Hello everyone! It's been a whole year since my last YouTube video, and I've missed this place so much. If you're new here, welcome! And if you've been around, thanks for sticking with me. I've been taking my time setting up a workspace that feels like me. A space that reflects everything I love as an artist. My desk has become a creative hub, filled with all the things that inspire me, keep me organized, and honestly, just make me happy. So I started putting this space together about less than a year ago, little by little bringing in all the elements that help me create, stay focused-ish, and dream up new projects. In a way, this desk became my little universe. It's the first time I've built something so personal and intentional. I've packed it with all the things that inspire me to work, from handmade sketchbooks, art supplies, to little paper arts I've done over the years. Everything has a place and a purpose. Today, I thought it would be the perfect way to make a comeback by sharing a little piece of my world with you. I know how much I love watching desk tours on YouTube, and it's honestly where I found so many of these setup ideas. There's just something so inspiring about seeing someone else's creative space. It reminds us all that creativity can be sparked by even those little things, like a well-organized shelf or a collection of colorful Posca markers. So I hope this desk tour inspires you the way others have inspired me. Let's jump in and I'll show you around. Welcome to my room. It's the first time that I get to have my own room, and I've been really excited about that. Not gonna lie, I've been focused on the desk so much, so I haven't started decorating my actual room, but I got this cool lamp. I think it's really cool. The only art I have in my room is this big map of Lebanon, which I love. And here's the desk in all its glory. Expect to see a lot of weird stuff like these. I'm getting into woodworking, so that's why. Ever since I saw this space, I said to myself, I want to have an L-shaped desk. And that's exactly what I did. Let's start with this section right here. So if you've been following me on Instagram, you'd know that I have a new business called 366 Days. And it's born from a challenge to draw a sticker every day for a year. This particular section of the desk is where I store all the 366 Days products and packaging. I really love working on this business, and I really hope it grows beautifully, so please check it out on Instagram. This box has our newest product, which we launched 2 weeks ago. There are 3 different designs of hard enamel pins. I absolutely love them, and I've been personally using them on clothes and bags and pencil cases. So yeah, check them out on @366days in Beirut on Instagram. I will leave it in the description below. Now, let's move to the main section. the nicer section. I'll start with one of my favorite paper cutout pieces that I've ever done, and the one I'm the most proud of. I keep it around me to remind me that I love creating things from paper, and I would like to make a more detailed and complex one in the future. You saw at the beginning of the video this wood stand thing, and it's where I keep my headphones. Next, I have this earth globe in Arabic, which I just love, and it makes me look super intellectual, which is cool. Okay, this needs work, but for now, I keep some of my daily tools in this yellow box, like my cutters and a stamp and a bunch of other things. I don't know. Next we have a cool thing, and I made this cool set of drawers with balsa wood and clay, and I really think it turned out nicely. I'm very proud of it. Making furniture is my new passion. I'm joking. I don't need more hobbies.
They released a formal apology, and it just was embarrassing because one of the members,
I have this super cool clock and a tiny garbage bin for my tiny paper cutout pieces that I love it. Napkins, pretty self-explanatory. Then I have this cool pomegranate vase, and I use it for painting. I put water in it. Then I have my collection of Posca markers. I literally love them. And my collection of colored pencils. I use the Prismacolor color pencils. And then this vase has most of my brushes. At the end, I have my round shape IKEA lamp, and although I love the look of it, it's still an ambient light, but I love her nonetheless. This is a hummus plate made with like a punch needle. I use it sometimes as a coaster. One thing that always stays on my desk is my iPad. Here I was drawing some stickers for my 366, and I use a different tip for the Apple Pencil, which is such a game changer. I have this thing where you can put your iPad or laptop, and I honestly don't recommend it. This is my chair. I have this chair for over 15 years now, and it's still holding up very well. Now to the fun part. These are all of the art I have on my desk wall. I hang my illustrations and some of my paper cutouts on this wall, and I just think it adds such a colorful touch to this desk. Most prints are made out of my 366 days stickers, and the rest are paper cutouts like this cute luggage. Oh, and this is my first ever paper cutout project. I have 2 upper shelves, so let's dive into those. I keep all my sketchbooks here. All of them are handmade by me, except for this and that. And the rest is handmade. I miss drawing on them. Next, I have my 2 film cameras that I cherish a lot because they were a gift from my grandpa to my mom, and she gave them to me. One is Miyashika and the other is Olympus pen, and I love them. Underneath, we have my bookbinding tools. Just tools I basically use to make all the sketchbooks you saw and a few. Next, I have my Himi gouache and this cute book about Lebanese houses. Here I have this print of tomatoes, and under it is this little Lebanese car I made a while ago, and obviously it's paper cutouts. Next up, we got this air purifier. I know they are not the healthiest thing, but they smell good. And behind it is a print of a Lebanese house I did a while back. The Lebanese house's obsession follows with this cute blue house paper cutout. I have a video of how I made this actually. Next up, we have Sammy, the microphone, and I'm literally using it to record this audio. Behind it is this really detailed, really time-consuming beaded illustration of one of my favorite chips. It's the Fantasia salt and vinegar. I love this piece. Next, I have my paper cutout glue and a cute cheese candle that I will never lit. Okay, next we got this cool toolbox, but first let me present to you the kalimba, which is like a small and cute musical instrument. It sounds really nice. I really should practice more. Now my toolbox, I'm adding a 366-day sticker because I got a sticker situation happening here. The toolbox has most of the art supplies that I don't use every day, but I like to keep at close proximity. So I got some pens and other cool things. These are like old presentation slides. I got them from my teacher at uni. Fun times. I've had this pen since I was like 0. It's like a stamp pen with like a little heart. It's super adorable. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this shelf. Let's move to the next one, shall we? First, I got these yarn because I wanted to transform this sticker into a rug. But yeah, one day. Lots of books in this shelf, and I decorate them with cute stuff like this. This is my first ever friend. I used to hold this everywhere when I was like a baby. I like to keep it around. We got some more prints of Lebanese houses and a few cute decorational pieces. I mean, look at this mushroom. And some more books. You know the drill. Now, we move to the drawers. We're almost at the end, guys. In this first drawer, I keep all my beads and my jewelry tools, and I also have some old embroidery brooches I made a while ago. The second drawer has a little of everything, but mostly my lino cut and the tools with which I make my stamps, as well as some clay stuff and wax seals that I'm not gonna lie I never used, but I totally should. Last drawer has some old memories from my childhood. Let me show you this right here. This box has my earliest paper cutout projects. I was around 6, 7, 8, I don't know, when I started playing around with paper. My grandparents, they used to put out a table just for me when we used to visit them and prepare piles of paper and scissors and glues just because they knew I love to play with paper. So, and now here I am. Moving to the next pile of drawers, I have all my DMC threads and I try to organize them by color. You tell me if I did a good job. Next up, we got my punch needles and my yarns. I love working on punch needle projects. I also store a few pom-pom making machines, and they really work. They're so cool. In the last drawer is where I keep all my fabrics. I work a lot with felt, so I have a pile full of different colors. I create felt cutouts projects just like paper cutout projects. In this gap, I keep a little basket full of cardboard and extra paper for my paper cutout projects. This drawer is the closest to me and the one I use the most when I sit on my desk. So I keep a lot of my daily tools and pens and some watercolor palettes in the back. And this is like a walnut oil for my woodworking project. This drawer is still a bit empty. I got hoops because I wanted to hold like embroidery workshops and some extra threads but that will happen later on, hopefully. And I also have these gold foils. This is the technology drawer. You don't want to see that. Okay, so here I have my very, very messy but organized drawer full of colorful paper for my paper cutouts, but also special paper like thicker cardboard and just cool textures I find in the world. I just take them and put them in this drawer. Lastly, I keep my woodworking tools in this drawer, like a chisel and an axe and some different types of wood. Yeah, I like wood, as you can see. And that's everything in, on, and above my desk. Just as I finally got everything right on my desk, life threw a curveball. A week after I finished setting up, things got really intense back at home in Lebanon. With the war escalating and the situation becoming dangerous, my family and I had to take the tough choice to leave and seek security. It was hard, knowing that I just built the space to create and spend time in, but really what matters to me the most right now is Lebanon being safe and sound and getting back on its feet. In the meantime, I'm taking pieces of my desk with me and finding ways to keep creating wherever I am. Thank you for being here and being with me on this journey. Stay tuned because I'm not stopping anytime soon. There's more art on the way. And boy, I miss saying this, but as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye!